Hello friends and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a small mini haul with some makeup that I've recently purchased. I'm going to put the timestamps down below, like where's the mini haul and where the book's review starts. This video is probably going to be all over the place because I never record this late. Like, I got out of work and then I came straight home and record, and I do work 10-hour days, so I am exhausted. But I wanted to get a video up because this weekend I'm not going to be able to record, and I already used all my pre-recorded stuff, so I wanted to get something up on Tuesday for you guys. I am going to New Orleans, which I'm so excited. I will be vlogging, so after Tuesday's video, the video right after that is going to be a vlog, my first vlog ever of my trip to New Orleans. So be on the lookout for that. That's really exciting. And I'm also like in my robe because I could not bother getting dressed. Like, that's how tired I am. Like, it's the end of the week. I fly to New Orleans tomorrow, so I'm just trying to be consistent and have this video up for you guys. So hopefully you enjoy. Please let me know in the comments down below anything that you liked about this video, and let's get started on the video. I did my eyes off camera because this video is probably low-key gonna be all over the place. I just didn't want to do this eye look. I will put a video link down below that did inspire me on this look. So I was gonna do like I said, this video is all over the place. So I was going to do like a mini haul at the end, but I might just do it now because I might grab some of those products and use it while I speak about the books. So I ordered some stuff from Sephora, but I also picked up some stuff from Ulta. From Ulta, I got the Sky High mascara. This is the waterproof one. I also got some dual lash glue. I opened it up already. I got some lashes. I got the House of Lashes iconic light ones, and this one I'm so excited for. I got Lily lashes in Mykonos. I picked up this little nude stick set. It comes, I think, with a lipstick. It comes with a mini gel lip color, a cheek balm, and a mini magnetic luminous eye color. So yes, I picked up this little trio. It's cute. It's like peachy, which I love. And then I got a L'Oreal brow pencil. Can't have enough of those. I am traveling this weekend, like I told you guys earlier in the video. So I did get this Marcella water to help remove makeup while I'm out in New Orleans. This I'm super excited for. So I got the KVD, their new concealer, Good Apple concealer. I love the Good Apple foundation. I've only heard amazing things about this concealer. They didn't have my color, so I got the color light for me and the color dark for me, so I'm just gonna mix them. I really don't mind doing that, and I'm definitely taking this to New Orleans with me. And what I got now is from Sephora. From Sephora I ordered the One Size Turn Up the Base BB Cream Beauty Blur Balm. I'm gonna be using that today. More mascara. I got the They're Real mascara because this is my favorite mascara. I got a lipstick by Makeup by Mario. I'll probably try it on in this video, so you guys will see that color later on. I got a cute little sample Hydro Flex C from Tarte. It's just their serum foundation. It's a cute little sample. And I got 3 Huda Beauty liquid matte lips, and it's her new formula, I believe. So I got the color Bombshell, Perfectionist, and Miss America because I need a really good red, and this color really drew me in. And that's it for my Sephora haul. So let me grab this One Size Turn Up the Base because I am planning on using this. Alright, so I dabbed that on my face. Let's see what kind of coverage this gives. I'm not looking for full coverage right now because, like I said earlier, I'm recording pretty late, which is unlike me. I'm not going anywhere, don't need to look good. But this looks really good. Oh my god. I love it. Oh, I did not want to take this with me to New Orleans, but it might just make it into my bag. Oh my god, I wish I could do a wear test so I can see before I pack this up. But I really like it. That coverage is so good. I guess it's coming with me. Okay, so in my February reading wrap-ups, I'm going to speak about this series. Again, I know I speak about it so much, but I absolutely love it. And I'm just going to briefly run through it because, like I said, I've spoken about it so much. Like, you guys are probably tired of hearing about it. I talk about it every month. But that is the Wicked Villain series by Katie Roberts. Now this is book 3 and this is book 4 in the series. And I absolutely love this series. Book 3 was not my favorite. I think I gave this like a 2-star. But book 4 was a 5 out of 5 for me. Like, this book was so good. So again, quick summary just in case you haven't seen any of my videos and this is the first one that you are tapping into. Now these aren't like Disney retellings, these are just literally like Disney inspired. They just literally use Disney characters and names. So, and they all revolve around, I think it's Caver City, which is like Hades' underworld, and it's a sex club where there is like a neutral territory for everyone. So book 3 is about Tinkerbell and Hook, and it's a marriage of convenience because Tinkerbell works from the first book and even to like the 4th book that I've read so far, she works as like a stylist in the underworld. So she was working for Hades, but then her contract ends up expiring. So then she doesn't want to leave because she's actually running from Peter Pan. She's afraid of him. So Hook offers her protection if she marries him. So she takes the deal. I didn't care much for Hook and Tink's relationship. I don't know why, I just didn't enjoy that book. I just didn't care much for Hook and Tinkerbell's relationship. You can read each book as a standalone, even though like the previous book will talk about the couple that got together in, even though the next book talks about the previous book's couple that had gotten together. I mean, you can piece it together, you can find out who marries who, but I personally would skip over this one. But if you want to stay true to this series, it doesn't hurt to read it. It took me a while to get through it. I started it in November and I forced myself to finish it for my smutty book recommendation. Now let's get on to my favorite one, which is the 4th one, which is Beast, Belle, and Gaston. And I absolutely love that. That had like complicated emotions and character. And what I really love about this series is you get everyone's point of view in the group. So if it's a throuple, if it's a triangle, you get everyone's point of view, so you always know how everyone's feeling. I absolutely love that. Like, that's my favorite point of view when reading a story. So you get Gaston's point of view, you get Beast's point of view, you get Belle's point of view. And this book, Beast and Gaston are really struggling with their feelings for Belle because at one point they both dated her at the same time, and she actually denied Gaston's proposal and broke up with Beast. So they're both heartbroken, but she has to come to them for help so that they will come back to her territory because her father dies. So people think that now, since they lost their 2 generals, Beast and Gaston, and the father being dead, so they have no leadership, that they'll be easily taken over, and she doesn't want to lose the territory. So she needs to deal with the heartbreaks that she gave these guys, but also she needs to deal with like learning them all over again because they were a completely different person when they were with her, and which actually resents them for it. Like, it's just so good. Like, you need to read, if you're not going to read the whole series, you can literally read just this book. So to help Belle out, Gaston and Beast make Belle promise that she will be like kind of like their sex slave for 2 weeks, and then she would have to make a choice between the 2 of them. And that's why they didn't work out in the beginning, because she wasn't able to make a choice between the 2 of them, but they want her to choose between the 2 of them. So she agrees to save her territory. Very interesting because Gaston and Beast also have enemies to lovers relationship. So they start off as enemies. You can clearly tell that they do not like each other, cannot stand each other. Then you start to wonder, like, is that just a facade? Because their relationship completely shifts in this book, and it's absolutely amazing. Love it. I love thruples. Like, I love it. I loved Megan Hercules' book. I love Beast and Gaston's book. Like, those are 5 stars for me. Now, the next book I'm going to speak about is by Taylor Jenkins Reid and is After I Do. Okay, so I absolutely love this book. I gave it a 4-star because it did get slow at certain parts, and because of that, I couldn't give it a full 5-star. But besides that, I 100% recommend this book. This book is about Lauren and Ryan, and you see them falling in love and getting married and just the development of their relationship, and it just feels so real and genuine. But you also start to see them 11 years later and their relationship kind of breaking down, and the realities that happen with being with someone that long. Because they're having a difficult time in their marriage, they decide to take some time away from each other. They decide to not speak and cut each other off for a year before like to decide to divorce, because like they realized that the love that they had for each other, it got lost somewhere along the way, and they don't know if it's still there or what. So they just decide to take a break from each other, a no contact break for a whole year, so they can sort out their feelings and figure out what they want to do in the future, like if they want to move forward with a divorce or if they want to work it out and get back together. Now, I absolutely adore this book. Like, it was so realistic to the tiny things in a relationship that you don't realize start to chip away at your love for the other person. And it's really eye-opening. Like, I feel like if you're married or if you're in a long-term relationship, you should read this book because you will 100% relate. What I didn't enjoy about this book is that it was not first person. It was no first person point of view, and you really didn't get into Ryan's mind. Like, you did through some emails, but besides that, like, he's kind of forgotten for like a good part of this book, and it would have been nice to know like what he was going through while also what Lauren was going through. Now, this book really resonated with me because I recently had to end a really long engagement. In the last video you probably saw me with my engagement ring on, and unfortunately that had to end, which is fine. The universe has other plans for me, but I felt like I read this book at a really good time, because when you just go through something difficult like that in a relationship and you can see, I mean, even though it's fictional, like, and you can see like a similar situation, it makes you feel like not alone. But that video that I did post last week was pre-recorded in like November, so that's why I had my ring on. Taylor Jenkins Reid just has a way of writing these heartbreaking stories where people go through these realistic, difficult times, and it's just like relatable. The next book I'm going to speak about is The Dare. In case you haven't seen my previous videos, the reason like there's a lot of spicy books in my February wrap-up is because I was reading a lot in the beginning of the month to upload for Valentine's Day. Alright, so this is like the fastest I've ever done my makeup. I'm going to go in with this Mario lipstick and see what it looks like. But for The Dare, it is about... Oh, this is too pale for me. Okay, scrap that. Okay, so I'm actually going to go in with this Huda Beauty in the color Bombshell. But this book is about Jessica and Mason, and Jessica was like the high school popular cheerleading girl, and Mason was kind of like the weirdo in high school. So they both grow up and leave high school, obviously, and then they both get invited to this it's a Halloween party. They both get invited to this Halloween party, and Mason is kind of looking forward to getting his revenge because Jessica did not treat him nicely in high school. This is a straight smut read. I did enjoy it. I think I gave it a 4-star. There is like humiliation kink, there is degradation kink, so if you don't like any of that, I would not recommend this book, because it's literally him getting his revenge back on her for everything she put him through in high school. That is the worst lip liner job I have ever done. Alright, and the last 2 books that I read for February is book 1 and 2 of the Filthy Rich Americans series. So the first book is The Initiation and the second one is The Obsession. So this series is about Maris and Royce, and Royce was supposed to marry Maris' sister, but her sister ends up in a situation and she's unable to marry him. So then Maris, who is the second sister, has to step up and marry him so that his family can help her family, because her family is kind of going bankrupt, because Maris is supposed to marry Royce, and Royce is part of his father's, like, he's one of the board members of his father's company, and it's a very successful company. She has to go through an initiation with all the board members. So that's the point of the first book, like to find out like what the initiation is and why no one told her about this initiation. Then you move on to the second book, which is The Obsession, and it's after she's already done the initiation, and Royce's father kind of gives him a deal that he can't ignore. So he kind of sells Maris away. So I did like the first book. I think I gave it a 3-star, but I enjoyed more the fourth book. I gave it a 4-star because I felt like the plot was coming together a lot more, and Maris had way more character development in the second book than in the first one. So I'm excited to continue the series because I am up to the third one. Okay, so this is the finished makeup look. I think this is the fastest I have ever done my makeup, and it's just because I'm really tired. But I hope you guys enjoyed my February wrap up plus my tiny little mini haul that I threw in here. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.